They're I'm
I need dramatic hits.
I got you, bro. I got you. I'll find some. I'll find some open source stuff at least to start off with.
Okay,
Started.
so
Anyway.
you guys, an unlikely band of travelers, came to the sleepy town of Warford, and here you found lots of things to do so far. You cleared the nearby ruins of kobolds and got an elven heirloom. You were rewarded handsomely. And then you heard a rumor about bats. You ended up at a goat farm. You killed a gnome vampire. After slaying the vampire, Ches staked it in the heart, but its corpse mysteriously disappeared. And though old Sithers could only reward you with Geralt the goat, you feel good about your impact on the small town so far, and you got high hopes that the goat companionship will work out.
I love my goat.
The villagers know and respect you more, and life here is becoming familiar and comfortable. But what you thought was a quiet farming town seems more and more troubled each day. First, the elf was attacked on the road and his bow was stolen, and now there's a vampire? What other secrets can such a small town hold? Ba 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 ba. Fade to black.
Well, there's definitely some weird shit going on in this town. Suspenseful music.
So no, it's not over yet. Yeah, that was like the previously on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we come to the group in the morning. They're inside the Flaming Yen Inn, and outside it's kind of foggy looking, and the sun should have risen by now, but the fog kind of makes the sun not as bright. So you know how, like, when you look outside and you think it's a certain time, but it's not because it's darker than you expect.
Yep.
And they got some breakfast here. The bartender comes up and he says, "Porridge and boiled eggs for sale. Interested?"
How much?
1 silver.
I hand him the silver. That sounds delicious. Feed me.
Here's your porridge.
Thanks. Where are the eggs?
It's a big old porridge. Eggs are common.
Oh, okay. Nom 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 nom. I am well fed.
Yeah, I'll take some porridge as well. You can keep
brought
the
a big
eggs.
bowl, and like a couple bowls. Like the silver's like a ton of porridge. It's
like
all you can eat porridge now for like everybody.
Oh, cool. I start sharing.
Me 3, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, as majority of you choose to gobble down some quite bland porridge, you might wish for salt or sugar or anything bland oats flavor. Suddenly the door opens with a quick clunk, and in comes a small female halfling holding a large crate with both hands. She has a white robe on, and her hood is up. And she comes in and turns around and closes the door and sets down the crate and looks around the room.
Do I see any identifying marks on her cloak?
Yeah, it's a white robe. It has like red trimmings on it.
Okay, but no symbols of nobility
really,
or emblems of any kind. Okay.
She looks like a priestess or something. And yeah, as she kind of sees you eyeballing her, she makes eye contact and she pulls her hood down. She has orange hair.
I wave awkwardly. Hello!
She has a kind of look to her face, and she walks towards the table.
Hi! You have a nice cloak. Where do you come from?
I'm from the church here.
Oh. And who do you worship?
The good god Sarenrae, of course. Have you heard of his teachings?
Yes?
I just get up and move to another table.
She says, "Yes, I've heard quite a few good words about you all. Warford welcomes you, and thank you for your help around the town so far."
Thanks.
What does your group call yourself? I would like to record your great deeds in our local copy of the Birth of Light and Truth.
I look at her, my eyes kind of light up, and I go, 1 second. And I like put my arm up and give her like the 1 second finger thing, and then quickly turn around and goes like, "Guys, team meeting, quick!" And I try to get everyone around. And I go, what do we call ourselves? Like whispering to everyone else. I like peek over my shoulder, like, give me a second. And I peek back. I look back at the group. We need a name.
I think Sigbert should make that decision.
Oh God. What about the Straw Hats?
Snoochie Boochies?
The Scoochie Boochies. Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
We're the McMuffins. No, I'm just hungry.
The Lunchbox Brigade.
Oh man.
It seems as though you don't quite have a name for your band yet, but that's all right. Every great band starts without a name.
No. You're just mistaken. Just give us a minute. We just needed to come up. Just give us a minute.
Don't insult the lady. Jeez.
Okay, fine. Let's see. Our party RPG name generator.
Team Narkill.
Okay. We're called the Acolytes.
Team 420 no scope teabagging.
You can come up with a name later, right? If you...
Okay. We're the Dark Champion. No. Okay.
I'll take that.
Well, it seems as though you aren't sure of the name, but I'll be sure to record your deeds, and I'll just leave a blank. You can stop by later. But how did you all meet each other?
I don't remember.
We just stumbled across each other.
I was naked in the woods when I was found.
What?
Oh, well, I don't know anything about that.
We met each other in this tavern.
Well. Oh, right. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Different.
By the way,
different
I'm
part of the
Rosamund.
history.
It's nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you as well.
Halfling girl with red hair, Rosa.
What brings you to the tavern?
Well, actually, I've heard many reports of your good deeds at the temple, so I actually brought you all a small gift. And she turns around and picks up the kind of crate again, and you can see that it's kind of a wooden crate segmented into sections, and it's got what looks like mason jars kind of in each section separated, and it kind of clinks and rattles.
Can I, like, am I able to identify what kind of are those potions? Am I able to identify that with a perception check or something?
So she comes over and she starts handing each one of you a spherical bottle with white cloudy liquid, and she explains that these are bottles of holy water, and that this is one of the town's biggest exports.
Oh, we could have totally used this like a day ago.
She smiles and winks and says, "The first one's on the house."
Thanks.
Got impeccable timing.
For a moderate price, so if you need more, feel free to stop by.
Are there bulk discounts?
We'll see.
Okay.
Fucking friend over here, always looking for a deal.
Hey, I'm the rogue. What do you expect? It's like the Jew of D&D.
Just support the church. Alright. A bottle of holy water.
Thank you, kind lady.
We've the church has actually been in need of an adventuring group like you. I was hoping you'd stop by, but may I offer you a job?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can work something out.
Nearby to the north, there's a shrine, and it's an old shrine. We manned it. We kept it manned for a while, and we collected money from travelers as they stayed at the shrine. But we were attacked by monsters a long time ago, a few years back, and we haven't been able to retake the place since.
What kind of monsters?
I wasn't there myself. All I heard was reports, but most of the men there didn't survive.
Let me guess, we gotta use holy water, huh?
Assuredly, if there's undead, it'll be useful.
All right. Well,
There's an acolyte at the church here. She wishes to man the shrine and to gain money from its patronage. Her name is Erica. She's at the church. I can introduce you.
Yeah, let's go to the church.
sure.
Sure.
Am I still in the middle of eating?
I mean, if you want
Was
to.
that, was that
Yeah, if you
mid-meal?
want. I mean, you've been eating the whole meal. I don't know. You've been talking with your mouth full.
Probably.
Just like a rogue.
Well,
Yeah, she talks about the weather, just kind of making chit chat. She says that the harsh fog sure made the sun ceremony this morning difficult.
Interesting.
Did you
Sean.
perform your sun ceremony this morning, Apotham?
Yes, absolutely.
You said you were one of the faith of the ceremony.
No, I did. Wait, I don't think we're talking about the same thing. I try to bluff. Can I bluff?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. So I need you guys to make a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody.
I clicked the button, but did it work? Yes. Ooh, I got a good one.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember where perception is.
Outside the window, you see it's on your skill sheet, actually, Pat. But outside the window, you see some villagers just kind of moseying around. They've been walking by. You see some of them stopping. But it just seems like normal villagers having a conversation.
Like a crowd is gathering?
No, not really. Just seems like two people having a discussion, really. Might like a heated discussion.
Heated discussion.
Oh, yeah.
I get up from my chair and go outside and see what's going on.
And yeah, you notice that Rosamund also saw that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say step outside just to eavesdrop.
Okay, so yeah, there's two villagers out here, and they're looking towards the east. 1 second.
While I'm listening, I'm just pull up my pipe and pack some tobacco and light it up.
Oh man, layers are hard. Yeah, these two guys, they're over here, and I did not edit out their backgrounds correctly. I apologize.
It's okay.
Yeah, they're looking this way and they're kind of shouting, and they both look a little bit concerned, but they seem to be talking to each other in hushed tones. So they don't really notice you guys.
Can I try to listen in with like a
What's
like
the
a-
ruckus out there? I don't know. I saw Bubba running, and in the distance you hear a scream, like the Wilhelm scream.
can
And
which direction is it coming from?
to the east. And at the same time, you see a kind of flash of bright light kind of behind the feed store, but it quickly dies down.
I go over to behind the feed store. Where am I? Over here. Woo. Can I do that?
No. So you got to stay there, actually. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. It's almost like initiative, right? But yeah. So then, some villagers run out here, and they hear the shout, and they come running from the southeast. And they look over here, and they kind of are looking in that direction, and they shout, "Fire!" And at the same time, this is like a freeze frame cutscene, I guess. At the same time, a skeleton comes from the darkness.
Dun dun dun.
And he shoots a bolt at one of the people, and it hits him right in the face. And he dies, screaming. And that's initiative. Let me open that thing. There you go. I gotta make things happen. Damn, Pat with that initiative.
We all rolled poorly.
Oh yeah, this button. Oh yeah, 6. Who's got the higher dex? Me or Rosamund?
One moment, please. Still loading.
Yeah, intermission.
This text.
Dun 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 dun.
Really?
Dun
Of all
dun
music?
dun 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 dun. Ah, dun dun dun
Wow, take it
dun
easy
dun
there.
dun 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 dun. Ah, dun 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 dun. Yeah, intermission. Do do do.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to shut the fuck
Okay.
up. That's enough of that shit.
I can't even believe I know that much of that stupid fucking song from Offspring.
You're not a bard, you're a rogue.
Hidden movement. To the east, you again hear. Well, you see another large flash. Fuck, I guess that should. I'm learning. You hear another large flash. I mean, you see another flash, and then you also kind of hear like a like fire, like towards the east again.
That sounds like a mage.
And Pat, that's your turn.
My turn for what? I mean, you want me to fight this fucking skeleton with a fucking crossbow?
There is a skeleton with a crossbow. Yes, that's all you can see right now. It's a foggy day, so vision is.
Can I even
limited.
see this guy?
If you like move up there, you're gonna be able to see more. But yeah, you can see the guy. You can see him, right?
I can see him, but
Can we send in the goat? Tankier.
The goats, yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have an initiative. He might just run away.
Yeah, that goat is not a war goat yet. We have
That's
to
like
train
seven.
we gotta turn into a war goat.
him.
I guess I'm just gonna move here and hold my turn.
Well, you get 6 squares, so yeah, that's it. You can also double move, right? So you can move 12, but that's all you get.
Yeah, you spend your action dash.
Sick.
That's also very much a thing, yeah.
I'm gonna get bodied.
It's a crossbow guy. Why? What's wrong?
I'll move here and
You're
hold
tough,
my
boy.
action.
You're
Oh,
tough, boy. What is hold your action? You have to, so you can prepare an action, right? Like if something happens, you do something, right? So like.
oh, so just end the turn then. End the
Like a
turn.
good choice for you would be like if something moves in range, I want to hit it, right?
Yeah,
Sure,
have-
we'll do that.
yeah.
Yeah, this is called preparing an action. It's kind of an advanced rule, but yeah, very much a thing.
Important stuff.
Rules and stuff, you know. Okay, this guy does a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Wow.
And he does a thing. He does a thing. I will leave it at that. Okay, so out of the church, church doors swing open, and out comes a lady. She has a big spear, and she's dressed. Fuck, I gotta open up that whole page. 1 second. This is she's She's got blonde hair. She's really, really like skinny girl. She's got white robes, except her robes have like yellow sun patterns on them. And she comes running out of the church and she shouts, "Rosamond, what's happening?" And Rosamond says, "Erica, there's a skeleton. We don't know." She says, "The fields are on fire." And she runs off this way.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot is Eric?
She's pretty hot. She's like the
All right.
she's Matt Mercer's girlfriend. His wife.
Marisha?
She is. Yeah. She's that hot. Marisha.
I don't know about the personality, but
You asked for looks.
true.
Okay, this thing does a thing. In the distance, I guess not so much in the distance, but Pat, I guess particularly, you hear a crack of lightning. It doesn't seem like there's any thunderclouds or anything. It's just a really foggy day, but you hear a crack of lightning.
Yep, it's a mage. I don't know if I want to get close to that.
More loading. It's this crossbow guy's turn, actually.
Yep.
He sees you, but you're kind of like a guy. I don't know. You didn't really like threaten him at all. So he's going to shoot at this other guy who looks like a big weakling with his crossbow. And he rolled a 1, which is a fumble, I guess, in my like random rule set. And he I'm super confused. That is not. He rolled a 2. Okay. I typed a thing and it made the noise, but the chat didn't update. He rolled a 2 and he got +2. And so he rolled a 4, so it was not a fumble. And then I rolled a d20 on my own, so no, he missed. He shot a crossbow bolt at this guy, and this one halfling, that guy. And he missed.
That guy.
Yeah, fuck. I'm like playing with layers here, and the layers are being a pain in the dick. I should have never done this, but I guess it's how I hide things in the initiative order from you. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the fog, out of the fog, you see a giant purple floating crystal.
To the north?
Right there, to the east. It comes out of the fog, just kind of mysteriously. You've never seen anything like it. It seems like it's floating on its own power.
Can any of us roll like a knowledge check to identify it?
You can, yes, knowledge arcana if you have it as a class skill, which I doubt you guys do. Maybe SB.
SB would, because he has the ability to cast spells.
Knowledge Arcana?
Yeah, but you'll have to wait till it's your turn. Oh, it's your turn is next. Never mind.
And I'll.
Okay, and then so his turn is not over for sure. The crystal floats out of the darkness and kind of just comes into the edge of vision. And out of it, I don't know what I actually put here. Yeah, so out of it, a shadowy humanoid figure like steps out. Like he's a human dude with legs and arms, and the crystal's about human sized, and like the guy just like steps out of it from the darkness. Fuck, I did not put life on this guy. And it's not that guy. Sorry. This guy. He's got life. And so this is a shadowy humanoid guy. He's kind of like cloaked in smoke. And he looks like a ghost. It's kind of half see-through. I hope that worked. I think it did. Double check. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then also out of the darkness steps another one of these shadowy figures. They're see-through and ethereal. Right there, because layers.
Seems like a shitty time to be missing a cleric.
SB, you're. Sorry.
We'll be fine. Now, now I'm a little conflicted because didn't you say something also happened to the town, like where Erica is, that direction?
Yeah, Erica said there was fire and ran off that way, like she was trying to help something.
Yeah, I'm worried something's gonna get behind us, but
we worry about what's in front of us and deal with it when we get there.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna spend all my movement and action to dash, whatever, to get closer.
You have double movement.
3.
So you get 12.
1, 2, 3.
Just saying things. Yeah, he said start without me. He's just leaving work now. Whoa. So it's good we started. Yeah, Pat, green circles are actually trees. I'm sorry I didn't say that, I guess.
Okay.
My brain lore is that the green circles are trees.
Some big ass trees.
They're like 10 foot wide, right? Like
It's like redwoods.
no, that's like including the foliage. SB, you do your movements?
Yeah, I'm done.
Did you do 12 spaces? It looked like you only did 6.
Oh, I was supposed to get 12?
Yeah, if you double move, right? Like you get 30 feet move speed, which is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm 30.
Yeah, unless you're small, you get less. But you're a big man.
I'm glad that was announced.
This villager who missed the arrow.
There we go.
Fuck away.
Alright, I moved.
Okay, it's these villagers' turn. And these all run off to the distance. And the one runs to the well and he starts gathering water and he says, "There's a fire, get the well, get the buckets."
Fuck the buckets. Kill the things.
Tom and his wife come out of the grocery store.
It's a butch wife.
Damn, nice wife. Looks exactly like you.
Yeah, it's his wife. She's smoking hot too. Patham, your turn.
Yay!
Yeah.
So the bad guy is up there. And do I have any ranged weapons? I don't think I do. I don't have a quick draw either.
You have holy water?
I do, but I'm not close enough to use it, and I have low strength, so my ability to throw is kind of limited.
I guess SB move in there got some more vision, so you can see some like fields in the fence.
Let's see, my movement is 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 6 squares. Yeah, and then you can do double if you want.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this.
Okay, so something occurred to me that I kind of wanted to teach you with NPCs, but it's not quite happening that way, so I'm just gonna have a little tutorial interjection. So you got these potions of holy water, right? And this is a splash throwable weapon. It has a 10-foot range, which means you can throw it at much further than 10 foot, but it means that it's kind of less accurate. You can throw it, or a bottle of holy water. You can also, if you're standing next to something, you can uncork it and like pour it on them.
Isn't the uncorking and pouring it on them basically a touch attack?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That's
So yeah,
like,
these are the two choices to use a bottle of holy water.
okay. So it's good to know that the range increment is 10, because I thought it was a lot more than that.
Yeah, so the way it works with a potion too is that like if it's 10-foot range, like Pat, let's run the scenario. Pat throws a potion at this guy. It's 10 foot, so he rolls a d20 and he just adds his like dex, just like a regular ranged attack,
Mm-hmm.
and it's touch attack, so it's against his armor against his AC without any armor that he has equipped.
Mm-hmm.
And if it hits, and it does a bunch of damage to him, and it does 1 damage to everything in the circle around it. But if it misses, you roll another dice. It's a d10, and that determines what square the potion lands in, right? So if you miss, it's going to land in one of the 9 squares, including the guy. So it could still land on the guy.
Doesn't it have a 5-foot radius, though?
No, it doesn't. When it misses like this, it just hits, and it does 1 damage to everything in the radius.
Oh.
So yeah, this is splash attacks, how they work, and
Okay.
yeah. Pro tips. Yeah, carry on with your turn.
Well, no, that was my turn.
Okay.
Pretty much getting into position, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, next up is Rosamund. And she sees all this shit going on. And she was already outside, I was just going to say, because, she wasn't in there. I just didn't move her. She looks at Erica and sees Erica kind of running in the distance, and she says, "Adventurers, these crates, they're full of holy potions. If you need more, grab some." And
She said that earlier.
It wasn't her turn, right? So that's why I was like telling you. So she runs up there. She does her 6, I think that was. And she's going to throw it, I think, which is 3 increments, 4 increments. Ooh, it could be bad. I gotta look at her.
They're finding new ways to kill us.
Don't throw them like me.
No, she doesn't have enough dex now, so she's gonna hold off.
I thought Throne would use strength instead of dex. I'm so
Nope.
confused.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but
It depends on what, I believe.
so she.
Oh, you might be right about that.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's her double move. She sees these shadows things. She's like, all right, we gotta get them. Next up, in the town square, a guy you don't recognize comes out of the shop, the alchemist shop, and he's a dwarf. He comes out of his door and he sees there's kind of like a ruckus going on, and he like just books it. He goes like double move.
I found the answer to my question. It is base attack bonus plus dex, but thrown weapons are one of the few ranged things that get your strength modifier to damage. That's what it is. At least that's how Pathfinder does it. Anyway, sorry.
This is a dwarf. I don't know where I drew his actual description, but yeah, he just has like cloth pants on. He doesn't have any shirt. He has kind of like belts, like 2 belts and an X across his shoulders, like Rambo. And in all the belts, he's got like a whole bunch of just like different colored potions. When he moves around, he's really dexterous. Right? Like he's not just running; he's like tumbling. He's like doing cartwheels and stuff.
Big Kung Fu Panda.
And Rugbar, you're up.
All right, I already counted the squares, so there we go. I'm done.
You're not going for a throw? You're not feeling it?
Yeah, let's do a throw. Why not?
Okay, so you got to roll 1d20. You got to add your dex to it.
So should I just click dex?
I think that'll probably work, actually.
Let's try it. Yeah, suck on that.
Ooh, yep, so it hits. I got a link for this. Water? Okay, so yeah, that hits. That's a 10-foot increment, and it hits directly. It does 2d4 points of damage to an undead creature. So yeah, you can type slash roll 2d4.
Let's see. /2d4. Nope, unrecognized. Oh, I didn't.
Slash roll space 2d4.
So yeah, your bottle of holy water just like. Do you want to describe how it kills him? How do you want to do this? I guess is the line.
I'm not very smart at that.
Okay. Your bottle of holy water just goes flying right at this stupid skeleton, and it smashes right on his oversized skull, and it just splashes all over him. You can tell he's in agony as his like bones melt, and he falls to the ground. He kind of disassociates, and all of his bones fall into a clanky pile.
So it's like Spider-Man 3 when the Sandman gets hit with water.
Yeah,
Saw it.
Turns
think Wicked
Oh.
Witch of the West getting hit by water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, holy water works on more than just skeletons and undead. It can work on certain kinds of abominations and other stuff too.
Oh, I was already thinking we could do some sleight of hand, slip it in some people's drinks, find out
Okay,
who's
so out of the darkness comes a bat swarm.
No,
And it's a much smaller bat swarm than the ones that you saw previously.
shit.
God, not again.
Don't worry, gents. I have this one. I think.
Okay, so there's the bats kind of approach upon them, and they're swirling around, and they kind of start swirling tighter and tighter. And out of the bats materializes a familiar figure.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I knew it.
Fucking bastard.
And Boris is here, and he looks pissed. He's still a cute little gnome with orange hair. He's got overalls on, right? But now he's got a stake in his chest, and somebody's given him a scythe.
Ooh.
I declare dodge on him. Oh wait, I have to do that during my turn.
I don't know what that means. I've never heard that before. But yeah.
It means I get +1 AC to attacks from against my one opponent. But I have to declare it during my turn. It's one of the base feats of Rogue.
Okay. So yeah, Boris shows up, and I thought I wrote all this stuff down, but I don't think I did.
Oh wait, no, I don't have that. Never mind.
But he looks at y'all and he says, "Where's that cleric of y'all's got to get some vengeance? I didn't want to kill y'all, but look where we're at now." And yeah, he steps forward to Apotham, and he does an attack with both his scythe and his improvised stake lodged in his heart. The first one is the scythe attack is 22, which probably hits and does 7 damage to you. And his second attack actually misses because he's really bad with a stake put in his heart. But it was a fence post that Ches took and put through his heart.
Yes. I knew it. I knew we should have cut him into pieces. I knew it. So how much damage did I just take? 7?
7 damage.
I knew it was weird when the farmer said, "Oh, I don't know who Boris is or a vampire, anything about a vampire, but old Boris is around."
All right, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comes this regular skeleton. He's got like a mace. He's got a scimitar, actually. He comes out of the darkness, kind of making shittery noises. And he actually, no, never mind. He does not have a scimitar. He has 2 fists, and it looks like his fists are like much bigger than the average skeleton. Pat, make a perception check.
Perception check. 1 second, loading.
You know from your monk training that the skeleton is wearing a really cool headband. And he looks like he's really tough. Like he's standing on 1 foot balancing like he's fucking Chun-Li.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. A goddamn kung fu skeleton? What is this bullshit? My character sees the fucking skeleton with the headband, just goes, "The fuck is that?"
Don't let it touch you.
Obviously.
I'm gonna reveal some more shit because
Damn
because
it.
Rosamund's over there and can see. And
No,
guess
I don't
I'll
want
take
any
you a
more.
little further. Why? You're good. You got this, bro. I believe in you.
Builds on
And,
fire. We
yeah,
can
this
see
skeleton
more.
over here, he moves a little bit, and he sees kind of like you guys over there, but he's whatever. And you can see like a farmer guy over here move into the darkness. And what is that? Yeah, here we go. So the fire has a fucking turn. Fire rolls 3, grows 1 square to the east.
That's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah. Fire's got mechanics in this game. I liked that a lot. Pat, your turn. Boris is there with a little bat swarm, and there's also some crazy ghost smoke monsters over there that look pretty spooky. But that kung fu skeleton, I mean, he's giving you the eye.
Someone help me.
Gonna move here and use Stunning Fist on fucking Vampire Dude.
Stunning of this dude. He has to make a something check.
Stundru Fistru.
I believe it's Fortitude?
Fort save. DC
DC
12.
12. Oh, man.
Oh, he saves.
God damn it.
But your 19, I think it still does damage, right? Like you still
Yep.
do 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was Pat's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the creepy darkness. You see a mysterious ghostly hand fly out of the darkness. And it comes right over to Rosamund. And this is like a big, huge, like ghost ethereal hand, probably like 5 foot tall. And the hand reaches out at Rosamund and does 2 damage. I think, yeah, there's no save, I don't think.
It says in the chat there's a DC to remove the strength damage.
Oh, it's a chilling touch. Yeah, you have to make a fort save, and then otherwise you take strength damage. Oof. So Rosamund, I think, needs to make a fortitude save.
Real quick. Yeah. Touch. Yeah. You right. Rosamund. Pulling out that. She's good at these. She gets a 13. The DC was 12. So it just does damage.
+1 strength damage. Maybe it's +2 damage +1 strength damage. It's like a fixed amount. Man, I don't know anything about that chilling touch. Chilling touch Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a touch, and it disrupts the life force. It does 26 points of damage, and they take 1 strength damage.
Okay.
So it does damage no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. The fort save is saving you from the strength damage, but you still take the 1d6. That's what's going on. So yeah.
And yeah, then out of the darkness comes this dude, and he's really spooky looking. He's half ghost. He has a weird looking like purple thing around him, that like kind of an aura. And when you see, as it gets close to the purple crystal, it seems like the purple crystal, kind of has an aura too, and they like reach out towards each other.
Really wish Chez's character was here.
I really wish I had better initiative.
He's the cleric with all the repel evil spells.
Oh, I can.
more tabs ready.
You need
But
to
yeah, this
remember.
guy comes out of the darkness. He's kind of half ghost. He's a humanoid still. And he has really torn robes and stuff. And he's kind of hovering through the air. He has a quarterstaff in his hand. And as he comes into view, he kind of like waves his big quarterstaff towards this town. And he calls out with a crackling kind of evil voice, "Destroy the temple! The dark energy must flow!" Okay, and now it's his turn. Out of the darkness comes a
Stop it.
You got this.
I only have so much CC.
It can't reach anybody, so that's all it does. Okay, and yeah, Erica runs out into the darkness over here towards the skeleton. I'm just gonna say she got there, and she swings her spear. She hits 9 though, and she does not hit the stupid
Tink.
skeleton. Clunk, up against like his shoulder bone.
Pierces right through the rib cage, but didn't hit anything.
Just a whiff.
That guy's dead. Okay, so this shadow monster comes over here towards Rosamund as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it stands on top of her. She's kind of a ghosty dude, and he can just kind of go right through her. And yeah, it reaches out, does a touch attack against her AC. And it hits.
Oh, God.
And it does 1 damage and 1 strength damage.
Holy hell.
Tenth -1. Yeah, she cries out, you know, like she like could tell that hurt. Next up is the lightning crystal. Lightning crystal kind of repositions itself a little bit. It sees Espy over there.
I picked a bad spot.
And in the sky, you can see like the kind of the fog starts swirling and the clouds start rumbling, getting darker. And a giant lightning bolt cracks across the arena. Like that. It does 3 damage, and there's a reflex save, DC 11, that will half the damage.
Alright. So click the dex button.
No, there should be a reflex save button down below.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there's the 3
Defenses.
weird ones, yeah.
Nope.
Nope. So you take 3 damage.
21 minus 3 is
18.
Alright.
Next up is the shadow, and it takes a double move this way. It
Lovely.
can't reach anybody. It's just a ghost. And it's just kind of floating around, noiseless in the fog.
Oh, you want some, little bitch?
Espy, it's your turn.
Joy. Alright, I'm gonna take this now because that shadow fucked everything up. Okay.
So yeah, Rosamund is surrounded by
2,
ghostly monsters.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, there's that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it's a ghosty monster. It doesn't. I was just gonna say no.
It's not gonna happen anyways. Okay, I'm going to cast. Where is it? Color spray. I'm going to angle it to where I get the bats, Boris, and I think the skeleton.
No, isn't it 15 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to reach the skeleton, but you'll get Boris and the bats.
All right, that's fine. I'll get Boris and the bats.
Yeah, 15. Okay, saving throws.
What level is that? Level 1?
Mhm.
And so it's going to be... What's your character sheet look like? Can I see it?
What was the other one? It's a bat swarm. I don't think bat swarms get saves, but I'm not.
They do. But it's like they're really low. Huh.
So it's
Fuck.
save.
That
Sorry,
sucks. That sucks so bad.
Yeah, it
I
does.
clicked them both. I was like really busy navigating sheets.
Yeah, I don't think those bats get more than like maybe a +2 or a 3.
They do have a 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Botham, you're up.
Man,
I'm not.
RNG just hates you today, SB. Let's see here. I'm gonna just use both my weapons and attack Boar. And so, core, 2 attacks, and so attack number 1, and attack number 2.
They both hit.
Yeah.
And yeah, your 2 rapiers kind of spear into him and looks like it hurts.
No crits, but not necessarily bad. That's decent damage.
Next is
And
Rosamund.
can I-
Rosamund.
One quick question: can I 5-foot step back and not provoke an attack of opportunity? after
You did a full round attack, so I think. I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Never mind. Don't worry about it, because I don't want to hold things up. Don't worry about it.
Yes, you can.
I can?
Says Google, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do that.
So
then.
yeah, Rosamund also does a 5-foot step back, and she does her thing that you've seen often before from the likes of Chels. And she channels positive energy with intent to like harm undead.
Yes.
Oh, she rolls a 1.
Ah!
It does
Fuck is
damage
this
to
shit?
that thing.
Does 1 damage to everything.
This thing actually, the hand actually gets hit by it and just like vaporizes.
What would be my spell DC anyways?
Your spell DC is going to be 10 plus the spell level plus your main stat modifier for whatever you use to calculate your spells. Or so if
Alright,
you're a wizard,
13.
it's intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
It's not intelligence, it's charisma.
Oh yeah. Okay, so charisma, and then the opposing party would make a will save. Well,
Alright.
it depends on the spell, but you get the idea.
Yeah, all my shit's based on charisma.
So Rosamund, after she hits the thing, she shouts out, these monsters are ethereal. You can't harm them with regular weapons.
Yes, we need to destroy the source of them, which I'm pretty sure is the thing I've been stabbing.
Next up is this dwarf, and like he's been hopping up and down, like he's super hype. He's got like a potion in each hand, and he darts forward to here, and he readies a potion. Looks a lot like kind of one of the potions that you were given. And
Awesome.
He throws it at the purple crystal. He gets a 13. And floating purple crystals are not known for their agility. And the 13 hits. and he threw alchemist fire. And as the potion flies through the air, kind of over Rosamund's head, it lands true perfectly right against the crystal monster and explodes. And the crystal monster dies. It's hovering there, and it kind of, you can see that the fire hurt it really bad, and it kind of shatters in place, and slowly the pieces all fall to the ground. But like, there's no sound. Like, you think that the big pieces of glass would have more sound. And it makes a Ryu death sound. Pat knows.
Oh, like the back of my fucking hand.
And yeah, Broggen looks really satisfied with himself. He's like backflips in place and does like a thumbs up.
Does an NFL victory dance, touchdown victory dance.
And out of the darkness comes another purple crystal.
God damn it.
It's actually been there, traveling slowly the whole time.
Fucking in the shadows is like 50 enemies.
Yeah, he lines up a lightning bolt and he's
shit.
for bro.
This is gonna hurt.
He's actually gonna smash his bro, but he's gonna get these bros too. I guess he's gonna get both of his bros with lightning crystal. Yep.
I'm so glad I 5-foot
need a
stepped.
reflex save.
Reflex, you said?
Yep, reflex for half.
Lightning bolt cracks through the battlefield. It's going to do 3 damage, and if you half it with 11, you get
That's
1 damage.
the weakest lightning bolt I've ever seen.
Or lightning bolt. You guys are new at this, you know. I'm teaching you about lightning bolts.
Yeah, it's a level 3 spell.
you want the fucking 2d6 or whatever? Like, okay.
It's Alex,
actually shut up.
But anyway.
You're not even in this fucking cone of shit. Shut up.
Don't argue with the DM.
Oh, great. I
So
need
I take
to
3
shut up.
damage. Got it.
Yeah, you take 3. Big J takes 1. 1 second. Sorry, this is difficult. Skeleton takes, I don't know. I gotta click another button first.
I don't even think the skeleton has a high enough reflex save to save itself.
The skeleton fails its save, and so it also takes the, what was it, 3?
Yeah.
And Boris does make the save, so he takes 1. Oh, that was not right. Next up is Big J.
Alright. I'm gonna move up here and smack old Boris right upside the head. And take this, Boris. Yeah.
Boris has a 14 AC, and sadly, your greatsword, he just kind of steps out of the way. It looked like it would have hurt, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Do your worst.
And next up is the Bat Swarm. The Bat Swarm sees SB's delicious pink flesh and has an attack. Sorry, can't select things when they're stacked. It does 4 damage, and it gives you a 1 status. You gotta pick the blood drop icon or something. You do it.
I'll see. Oh, wait. I can scroll down.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
I don't see a blood drop though.
Yeah, whatever looks like. They all suck. Next up is Boris. And he saw that's a good one. He saw Urukbar come in and rush up to him and try to swing, and he's like, "All right, man, let's go."
Bring it on, shorty.
And no, I don't think he wants. He's just gonna attack. And 7 and 13, I don't think either one of those hits.
Nope, miss. AC of 14.
1 second. And so I don't think that provokes an attack of opportunity, even though Pat's there. That's what I was looking up.
What's
Reading
happening?
this. Just him doing a melee attack on the other guy. I don't think that provokes an attack.
If it's an unarmed melee attack, it does, unless he has improved unarmed
that's
melee.
what it is. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah. Okay.
That was it.
If he was trying to do a ranged attack or cast a spell within melee range, that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
This skeleton rushes up. He's like doing a crazy ninja thing, and before he enters your square, SB, he does a crazy ninja backflip. He does an acrobat. And it's a 7.
Oh man, he falls on his ass.
I'm looking it up real quick. Move through threatened square. Moving this way, you move at half speed. You full speed. DC. The DC was your combat mover defense, which is easily more than 10, so you failed that. What is it?
My AC is 14, so
You fail, you lose the move action and provoke an attack of opportunity. Yeah, so SB, you can swing on him.
Interesting.
Okay.
That's really different for a tumble mechanic compared to 3-5 and the others. Because usually you just roll for tumble, and then if you meet a certain DC, you just get it, and then you're not rolling against someone else's defense. That's interesting.
there's my attack of opportunity then.
Your attack of opportunity strikes true, and the crazy ninja skeleton with the headband wasn't as tough as he looked. And he makes the right noise when he dies, for sure.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, didn't the bats do damage to me?
I think so, yeah. Did you not do it? It was 4, I think.
Alright. Trying to like remember all the shit about my class.
Yeah, it's okay. Moment, please.
Hello?
Okay, so out of the kind of fog in the distance, you see sorry, I said it was loading. You see a dog, and it's kind of a strange dog, and it just kind of immediately blinks into existence.
A duck?
Dog.
Oh.
4-legged dog. It's kind of black in color. And yeah, it just blinks into existence, and it goes ruff ruff, and then it blinks out of existence, and it blinks back into existence next to this guy.
I want it.
What the hell?
I know what it is, but my character doesn't. I want it.
Ethereal doggy.
And it attacks.
It's a blink dog. That's what it is.
Everybody's thing. Your characters have never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I know what it is. My character doesn't.
I didn't program his attacks. Oh no, did I? I think I did. Fuck, no, I did.
The only reason why I know is because Critical Role had one show up a couple episodes back.
I didn't program the pupper's attacks, but he attacks and he got a 12, and that actually hits the DC, and so he does 3 damage.
Where did this pupper go? Oh.
To the top right, next to the spooky looking guy. He went right into the aura, and it didn't seem like it bothered him at all. He just
Interesting.
I think it's funny that we completely forgot about Eric Skeleton alone.
she's working on it over there. You know, the fire is like spreading.
That, or we just haven't gone full circle because there's so damn many enemies.
Yeah, there is. Okay, so then, similar to like how the dog just showed up, you guys are all like, "What the hell's going on? Where'd that dog come from?" At the exact same time, a knight materializes into existence behind the gnome, and he's got like a helmet on. It's a helmet that covers over his face, and he's a humanoid, but he kind of appears to be a ghost, but he's different from the other ghosts. He kind of blinks. It seems like that he's blinking really quickly, whereas all the ghosts around you seem like they're just kind of like see through. He's kind of half here and half not here. Yeah, his visor is made of a strange metal that gleams strangely, and his boots are as well. And now that you see he has a helmet, you kind of notice that the dog also has a helmet on. He warps into existence behind the gnome, and he says, "Your battle is not the only battle happening. Protect the church." And he swings his halberd at the back of the gnome, and he totally whiffs. It looked really cool in the movie, though. Okay, up next is, I can't find him. Oh, he's over there. He actually gets to swing at the girl over there, Erica. He does a claw.
Hmm.
2 claws. The first one misses, but the second one hits and does 6 damage. And Erica is a 80-pound girl, and it looks like that claw really hurt.
Oh. Supposed to mate with her.
She pulls out. Pat, your turn.
Go send Rainbow Dwarf over there to help.
I'm gonna do flurry of blows against the bats.
Okay. On top of SB.
Mm-hmm.
Your both attacks hit. They do tons of damage. So yeah, your karate chops prove to be very strong. You just karate chop like a kung fu movie, like what, you know, and your hands move so fast they're like invisible, and you just like snatch all the bats out of the air.
Hell yeah, dude.
Why did I move?
Because he
Because
can't
I
do
can't
layers.
click you. It's hard to, you know. There you go. Okay, you can also 5-foot step. I think that was a thing we learned.
I want a 5-foot step.
Well, didn't you 5-foot step to get close to the bats?
No, it's standing
Oh, alright.
adjacent.
Everyone. I wish I had more feet.
Yeah, I'll 5-foot step right here.
Okay. Next up is, yeah, fuck. I guess I can't name my NPCs like I should, because you see how they show up in the turn order. Let me see here. He sees this dog next to him, and he's a ghosty man, but he definitely does not like dogs. You can tell he's kind of swatting at it, like it's like really annoying. He tries to hit it with his ghostly quarterstaff.
He's a ghosty but good boy.
He's a blinky good boy.
Blinky good boy.
Just like the man, the dog is kind of like half blinking in and out of existence. So yeah, he sees the dog and he swings at it and he goes like, "Kah!" Back, beast! And he kind of 5 foot steps away. That's all he gets. The skeleton mage shows up.
Oh boy. We're all clustered.
He doesn't. I wish he had something good. He moves forward on 6 something, and then he sees Urukbar looking buff, and he shoots a magic missile. Ooh, and it's a really good magic missile that very much hits your AC, and then it does damage. Because this was before I realized I could do all this in one macro. And the magic missile does 3 damage to you, Big J.
Alright. See,
Oh, next is Erica. She's over there. She's definitely getting clobbered, and like this townsman runs up to try to help her. She sees things are bad. She takes a step back, and she channels positive energy. She gets a really good one too. And yeah, you can like sense Saren Ray's glory like gleaming down, like the fog parts and a sunbeam from the sky centers on her.
Hello.
Oh, thank God.
Chaz, who has been sleeping the whole time, mysteriously wakes up. What's up, Chaz?
Oh, you smell like a goddamn exploded meth lab, that's
I
all.
heard, yeah, that's crazy.
This job sometimes, man. Anyway.
So yeah, we're in the middle of battle and stuff, but yeah, come on down.
Yeah, with a bunch of undead. We need your help.
Yeah, we could totally use those
Yeah,
cleric
let's
things that you
go.
got going on.
Told you to run my character for me. He's a drunk dwarf. He's not hard.
No, you're all drunk, like hungover. You've been in bed the whole time, man. None of us could wake your character up.
Yeah, I even kicked you.
Let me demonstrate how simple Sigbert is. Also, I need to...
I know how simple he is, Ches.
Yeah, Erica did the thing and healed herself. Next up is Lesser Shadow.
Sigbert is me with a wine problem.
Lesser Shadow again moves on to Rosamund and does his ghostly touch. Ghostly touch. And his ghostly touch completely misses because her armor, it's just too shiny. Like she polished it to perfection. And yeah, he misses.
Reminds me of someone else.
Yeah, Rosamund has a ghost standing inside of her, and she's like, "Our weapons are useless."
Here's
This crystal is dead.
I'm
next
pretty
up is
sure
this other
this-
shadow. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure this vampire-looking motherfucker is the reason why we're having problems.
Could be.
Shit, I gotta go super quick level up, apparently.
No, you
did
looked
that.
like you were leveled up, actually, I thought. I looked.
Wasn't I?
Yeah, you got like 1 base attack bonus and stuff. I think you're in it. Are you here?
This says Cleric 1.
I mean, that doesn't matter really. I updated all
What's
your
your
stats. I
HP?
think I updated your number.
Oh, I have to be level... my HP is 26.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you're level 2.
2.
Yeah, you're level 2.
You're good. This shadow here sees all you guys on his friend, and he moves over on top of Esper.
Fuck off.
He does his ghostly touch.
God damn
That's
it.
really well. Yeah, you take 1 damage and 1 strength damage. You can go into your character sheet and under temp modifier, put that in there. Note if that makes your thing go down by 1 or not.
Oh, I haven't even had an attack, so.
That's okay. It's your turn now, and you have a ghost standing inside of you.
I'm inside of you.
Ches, you're next. Ches mounts Geralt the goat and charges into battle.
I've been listening. I listened to the Adventure Zone on the way home, and another dwarf in the Adventure Zone mounted an animal named Geralt and rode into battle. So that's really fucking freaky.
Alright. It's my turn.
But this
Your
is
turn.
the kind of thing before Final Destination.
Roll bleeding.
Oh yeah, yep. You can 10 heal or whatever.
Oh my god, you know what I just realized? If
What?
Ches is actually the right size to use the goat as a legit mount.
No, I don't think so. He's normal.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
you gotta roll a heal
Damn it.
check.
I keep confusing him for the size modifier for gnomes.
No, I'm a dwarf.
Makes me sad.
I'm a dwarf and I make fortresses.
You are cured of the bleeding. You managed to stop the bleeding.
Well, I mean, was that going to take my action? Because
Because
that's not what I was asking.
Oh, that's what you rolled. What were you asking?
Like, the damage.
It was 1 damage and 1 strength.
No, I'm for the bleed.
Oh,
Because
it's
I
just
was going
one.
to attack. I wasn't going to actually heal if it took my action.
Sorry, yeah, no, I didn't realize that. Yeah, you just take 1 damage from the bleed.
Okay, now. I'm going to spend 1 point of my Magus to get that going. And then I'm going to defensive cast my Shocking Grasp. Yes. I don't know how exactly that would work.
The DC is 15 plus double the spell level. So that's 17 DC to concentrate on that. I think that's a difficult way to do things.
I got a +4.
Okay. I mean,
So just roll a d20 and
let's
+4.
concentrate. You roll a d20 at your caster level and the ability score modifier plus your 4 probably, because I think you have the class bonus.
Yeah, I got the
yours
defensive
is,
class.
+2 plus your ability score +4. So 6 plus your ability score and a d20.
So 8 and a d20. All right.
And you gotta beat 17.
So that plus my 8. So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that works.
All right, and then I'm going to
And your
swing it
shocking
at
grasp
the.
hits, right?
Well, it's going into my weapon.
Yeah.
Which is a -2 on the swing. But it, I guess, goes through as a magical weapon. I'm not sure.
Technically, sure. Yeah, that's a tricky rule for sure.
If you
I'll take a
have
note and try to look into that.
If you have an enchantment or spell on your weapon, it's considered the attack. The damage that you would get off of said spell is considered a magical attack, and then the damage from the weapon, the physical aspect of the weapon, is separate. So if you're like swinging on an ethereal creature and you have your weapon imbued with like
I'm just
shocking
gonna
grasp,
say yes.
the shocking
Let's say
grasp
yes,
damage
but
will
no,
apply.
Then I'll just do Shocking Grasp then, because if the physical damage doesn't work, there's no point.
Yeah, you won't get any physical damage, but
So
you'll get spell.
Shocking Touch was a
1d6 per caster level.
yeah, and I'm only 1, so gotta roll a d6.
You're 2, right? So it's 2d6.
Oh, I thought it was caster level. It's a level 1 spell.
No, it's your overall level of
Yeah,
your
it's your
class.
overall level.
You're the caster.
Yeah,
Uh,
you're
Well,
thinking
then-
of spell level.
6 damage on the
guy that's on top of me.
And yeah, you reach out and you touch the ghost, and the lightning hits through the weird ghosty world he lives in, and the ghost just like vaporizes into wisps of smoke in his mouth.
Good.
Chess with the yeah, he rolls out of the cot and like he lands on the wooden floor, like he
the
just
fuck was
just
that?
walks- He just lands on the floor and he goes.
Oh,
Shouldn't I have-
wait, hang on. This is the wrong orientation. I'm supposed to be vertical. What the fuck is going on?
Outside, you hear explosions and screams, and the bright light of flames in the distance.
And
Well,
light,
that sounds like a fun Saturday night. Let's go see what's going on there.
and lightning bolts too. Don't forget about those.
There is a strapping dwarf. Yeah. You might like the look of him. But yeah, go ahead. You can move. That's where you're at.
1, 2,
You can do double move, which is 12. Probably.
3, 4,
I'll give you a drunken vigor.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Just busts out of the door, kind of like stumbling and staggering, like he's pulling his pants up and stuff. But he comes running out into the hallway. And he gets
Oh, no. My pants are not pulled up until I stop moving. Full on dwarven heart boxers, like ghosts and goblins style, up until the point I come to a stop and then I pull my pants up.
Anyone have a comment for Ches? No.
No.
Okay, Ches is at it. That's all. Double move.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Potham, you're up.
Yay! I 5-foot step up like this and swing on Boris with all of my attacks. Yeah, where's my button?
Okay.
1 and 2. Well, I didn't confirm, but I still got 3 damage on the first swing and 5 on the second.
Okay, yep, both those hit.
Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to roll to see if I even could touch the guy?
You did, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Who the hell are we fighting?
You rolled a d20. What was the d20 for?
That was the defensive casting.
I didn't talk about that. So yeah, Ches, as you guys woke up, there was a priest lady who came and met with you guys and asked you about your adventures, and then the town was attacked by skeletons and ghosts.
And our old buddy Boris.
And Boris, yeah, Boris is back.
With
He has a scythe and he has a stake in his chest, and he's out for vengeance. Actually,
Really?
he's very.
I thought he
upset
was here
about
for
this.
tea.
He's very upset about this situation.
He's pissed off at you.
Well, he can be pissed off at me. I'm upset too.
Okay, bottom hit a bunch. The damage was dealt. Boris definitely felt that one. And next is Rosamund. She's still got a ghost on top of her,
Giggity.
but she uncorks a bottle of holy water. And what is it? Open the flask and pour it. Only if you're adjacent. Ranged touch attack. So she rolls a d20. It's silly that it's on top of her, and she's got to like range touch attack it. One moment. She has a 1 dex, so that's not likely. She rolls a 10. Oh, but Ghosty touch AC. Still does not hit. So if it misses, I guess you just do the regular splash attack like mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's really weird. Okay. So I mean, no matter what, I'm supposed to roll a dice to figure out where it lands, but it still does AoE. So no matter where it lands, it's just gonna do 1 damage, the AoE damage to like herself and the ghost. But she's not undead, so the ghost just takes 1 damage. The holy water, like even though she opens it and pours it, she like misses the ghost. And it just hits the ground and splashes like the ankles.
She goes to flail it about, but only little droplets touch the ghost.
Reagan
Next
special.
Braggon's up. He's real spry. He's ready to go. He like triple backflips over here doing his regular movement. He runs
that a
over.
dwarf?
Yeah, it's a dwarf. He has like ripped cloth pants on and no shirt. He
Motherfucker.
has belts crossed across his chest with many potions in it.
Ah,
Kinda
so
like
he's an
Rambo.
Amura character.
Bullets. Yeah, and he's very spry. He does like a triple back. He's doing like a cartwheel thing up here with 2 potions in his hands, and he comes flying up here and he throws the potion.
What a disgrace of a dwarf.
And yeah, you can tell he's been practicing because he throws this red potion directly at the guy, and it explodes in a fiery ball of shablamo.
Is
It does
is
six
that-
What the fuck?
is that the pride? Did you just have a seizure, or was that supposed to?
Didn't hit the dog, did it?
Shablamo.
Bear, how many fingers am I holding
I
up?
hit him perfect. And he has the burning status, which is, I don't know, sad face. Icons are hard.
Sure, there's a fire icon.
There isn't. I mean, maybe that one. Okay, whatever.
Use the fire one for the fields. And just put it over him.
Next is more lightning crystal. It does its like 3 steps. And
Alright.
again, you see a shadowy figure step out of the crystal into this realm. Next up is Big J.
Alright, Boris.
Boris is looking upset.
Yeah, he's about to be really pissed off.
You notice Ches come outside though, and you can tell that he's like he's just staring at Ches.
Alright, well,
Q, he don't like you.
die, Boris.
Take a picture to last longer.
Yeah, kick his ass.
Yeah, suck on that.
19.
That's really good.
That hits, and Boris, you can tell that you really hit him right in his cute, fluffy chest hair.
What
You like,
the
I'm
you
Bear,
hit the
can I,
steak too.
Bear, can I tell you something?
What?
I don't typically associate the words cute and fluffy with chest hair.
He's a gnome though, and it's pink hair.
Come on, it's like Disenchanted.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'll tell you who's disenchanted. I am. Let's proceed.
So yeah, Big J's greatsword cleaves true and does a ton of damage to the gnome.
Dang, he's not dead
Next
yet?
up is the gnome. He's very bloodied. And he very much wishes that he had Shadow Step or something so he could get to Chess.
But dang it, I'm still bigger than you.
And so he takes a step back and he sees this crazy ethereal night guy is blinking in and out of resistance. So he's pretty spooked by that guy, so he takes a swing at him. 15 does not hit, and neither does 13. So both his scythe and his he swings both of his weapons, but and they look like they're gonna hit. But the second that it looked like they were gonna hit, the guy blinked out of existence just for the fraction of a second to dodge the attacks. That guy's dead. The blink dog goes ruff, ruff. And he bites the guy, but he I forget he's a ghost.
The blink dog goes, "Rrr, rrr." The cow goes moo. The displacer beast goes, "Ooh."
What's the goat do?
Geralt the goat goes
So
bad.
he tries to bite the ghostly leg, but he just completely misses. The
The
ghostly
doctor
leg is not there.
sniffs and says, "Have you taken your joy?"
Okay, someone's been playing We Happy Few.
That would be me.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah,
They
next
fixed-
up is the Ether Knight, and he says, "My time here is limited. I must go defend the church."
You stay and fight.
And he blinks, he's blinking, he's halfway here and halfway not here. And as you watch him, he blinks more and more, and he's not here more and more part of the time. And eventually his figure just fades.
Thanks for being useless.
Yeah, he missed.
He missed a lot. Yeah.
I think he only had one turn.
The skeleton down here, he's not ignored about. Like, he still remembers. He swings his scimitar and his claw at this guy, and he does 1 damage to the townsman, and 1 damage kills the townsman.
What?
It was brutal. The scimitar went right into his neck.
Yeah, a lot of townsmen just standing around.
You know, it's a town. The fire hasn't been spreading either. Fire should be spreading. I fucked it all up. 16 does not grow.
Fucked it all up.
That's the saddest roll ever for the fire.
I fucked it all up.
Pat, you're up next. Boris looks like he's pretty beat up.
I'm gonna
Finish him.
No, I'm gonna walk over to the mage. And then basic attack.
You provoke an attack of opportunity from Boris as you step twice in his zone of influence.
Sounds good, dude.
And it's just
Bring it,
safe.
bitch.
That's the spirit.
One moment. I guess I'll just roll it and then we'll just ignore the second attack. So it's just a sight 24 for 2 damage.
Sounds good.
So he does hit you. But yeah, you can carry on in your movement.
And basic.
Zozo's just like, I'll be back for you later, little bitch.
You little bitch. Mage. One moment. He has 11 AC. Ah, so close.
Jeez.
Ah,
Sorry, Pat.
It's okay.
so gone.
I missed. Maybe use the headband.
How's it going? We're on a skeleton. I don't remember what it was.
So this Rakar here sees what's going on and he realizes that his crystals must be gone. And he does a thing very similar to what you just saw the knight do. He starts blinking, even though he's already kind of a ghost guy. He starts blinking and he goes more and he fades out. And actually, no. Okay. But yeah, so he phases out of existence. At the same time, the dog like bites his ghostly leg and latches
Oh, here she
on.
goes.
No, Spooky Pooch. He's gone.
The dog went down. Right. Before he moved out of existence, he came back. Next up is the skeleton mage. It's a pretty stupid skeleton monster, so it's going to try to attack from the range. Well, he's going to try to cast a melee, which provokes an attack opportunity.
Work is so quiet today. This is really messing with my head.
Don't complain.
I'm paranoid is what it is. Anyway.
That misses.
Mm-hmm.
The spell that he cast was called Spear. You get a will save, DC 12.
Come on. Oh!
My dice are failing.
See, at least in real life, if a die does that bullshit, you can throw it away and use a different one.
It's good.
Yeah, on your turn, you have to round.
Nothing, I went
Next
pee.
is Erica. Yeah, she just saw this commoner get through the farmer, so she turns back into attack. obviously not very good at this. And she completely misses. She can't. What? Why did that say goblin shaman? But yeah, she completely misses her spear attack against this skeleton. She's been fighting the whole time. Next is a shadow. Moves over here.
Touchy touch.
Ghosty touch. Completely misses. Even though he's like inside of her, he reaches out.
Isn't that just like a guy? Already inside and misses the button.
You're up.
Doo-doo.
The gnome is yours.
Alright, so what's my bleed damage?
Just one.
Really? I thought it was supposed to be 1d4.
Just one. I think it's just one.
Alright. And then
Everything that I say in chat says Goblin Shaman. I'm really confused.
It's because your as has probably been changed at the bottom.
Everything's a Goblin Shaman.
I will take.
I thought you did that on purpose.
What time?
Two-handed swing at Boris.
Oh, baby girl. Why don't you go get mom? Go get her.
Your longsword strikes true, and Boris is dead. Would you like to describe it?
Not this time.
So yeah, the greatsword comes just right down into his gnarly head, and it just goes right in the middle of his skull, and his head flips open into two, and he flops over on the ground.
Okay, that's one down.
This time you're pretty sure that you've killed the vampire.
Oh yeah, Bear. Are the ghostly figures doing cold damage?
Nope.
Alright, wanted to make sure about that.
Energy.
Alright.
So yeah,
I was just wondering because of my
and,
resistance.
Likewise, the moment that that Boris disappears, the shadowy figures also slowly turn into mist and like just disappear. There is a crystal and a skeleton, and they're for sure very spooked.
It's my turn, so I've moved up. I think this is supposed to be within 30 feet, but it doesn't say on my sheet.
What is it?
My channel positive energy ability.
I'm pretty sure that's like a radius of at least 30 feet. I'm pretty sure it's more than that, depending on your character level. Channel positive energy Pathfinder.
Be able to move a little closer and get Pat.
I have moved my maximum.
30-foot radius. So yeah, that's 30 in each direction. Which is 2d6, I think? No, 1d6.
1d6 plus 1d6 for every 2 levels beyond the first. So for right now, it's 1d6.
Yep.
At level 3, it'll be 2.
All right.
Now, ladies.
Yeah. Roll 2d6. Guess it doesn't have any macros, because... Wait, why did I roll 2d6? I'm supposed to be rolling 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
Can we take the 6 off of that?
You're going to have to re-roll that motherfucker, sorry, friend.
Fine, just roll another 6.
That's all right. Y'all heal for 4. Everyone within 30 feet of me.
You too, right?
Yep.
Thanks.
That means Cody's bleed damage is done.
Oh, it is?
Nope.
Yep. Any healing at all clears your bleed damage.
Okay, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Awesome, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cleric, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I can get there, and I swing on the thing with my weapon.
With my weapon.
Yeah, I do 7 damage.
Your weapon, even though it's a rapier, you go for like a pointy-ended strike. You know, like you're just trying to pop it like a balloon.
or at least chip at it or do
Even
something.
though it's a crystal, like you expect it to kind of hit and bend your sword, but it doesn't. Your rapier just spears right into the heart of the crystal, and you see all the like shrapnel-y bits as it kind of shatters, and then again, like the crystal bits all fall to the ground without a sound.
Interesting. Ooh, an email.
The next is Rosamund. She's like, Daddy Fourth, we've routed them. Push them back, and she runs over here, and she barely makes it over the fence. Next is Brogid, and he like saw all this stuff go down. He wants way more combat and action, so yeah, he kicks it into overdrive. Runs over here with his movement, and he really wants to throw. You can see he's got like the fire potion in his hand. He's like standing there like a baseball pitcher, like he really wants to throw it, but he sees you guys over there, and so he kind of decides against it.
What kind of draw flips and moves like that?
I do.
Stay on the ground, you great pansy.
You haven't been doing your push-ups, have you, lad?
No.
Rukbar, you're up.
Calling you fat.
All right, let's take a swing at the
Yeah, but what
mage
about
here.
my character?
Yeah.
Ah.
Die, skeleton boy.
I feel like that confirms a crit.
No.
Not on undead.
19 doesn't hit. It doesn't crit.
Oh.
It was actually 18. 18 plus.
19
Oh yeah,
5.
17 plus 5. Yeah, or yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
It's
It was 17 plus 5. Yeah.
Sorry.
I hate this goddamn dice system.
Yeah, I don't know why it looks weird. I had to type that thing in to make it show crits. But yeah, 13 damage. Your greatsword comes at this skeleton mage guy. He's got a stupid skeleton mage mask on, and it just cracks the mask right in half. Falls apart. He falls into bits. Pile of bones on the ground with the mask on top. And at the same time that happens, the skeleton over here, like his bones just all disconnect, and he just turns into a pile on the ground. And yeah, all the townspeople all start running, and they're getting buckets of water, and they're running over here, and they're trying to put out the fire. Rosamund's helping out. And they manage to put out the fires.
Can I spin my greatsword in victory?
Yes, and the Final Fantasy victory theme.
Enter.
I attempt to do a little dance, and I slip with my sword and stab myself.
You want to roll damage on that?
I want to roll a reflex save, but I kind of fumble on it.
No, that's not how it works. No.
I just hit myself with the
You
rapier.
can't stab yourself and then dodge out of the way. That's not how it works.
No, I mean I'm trying to fumble and save my.
Oh, you're gonna have to be quicker than that.
Never mind.
So yeah,
Who looks the most fucked up?
Well,
Hey.
Yeah.
Sigbert toddles over to Taliesin here and uses Cure Light Wounds.
Heal me, baby.
That's 1d8 plus 1.
Pat, the skeleton next to you.
Enjoy that. I casted a goddamn again.
Well, you see Brogid in the distance. He's standing there looking buff. And Brogid is dying laughing at you.
God
I'm up to 17 now, thanks.
The chances of that are like 1% or something.
Do you want me to try that again?
No.
Okay. Well,
Don't
that's
do
2
it,
of my
Chaz.
3 spell slots. So
You're gonna rend reality apart if you do it again.
The equivalent of dividing by 0 at this
A
point.
meteor's gonna fall out of the sky and execute you.
You want a heal? Here's a heal. Smash.
Unluckiness, yeah. But yeah, Pat, you notice that skeleton over there? He has this headband on, and it's like a crazy dope red headband with like dragons drawn on it, and there's like a gem in the middle.
I'll go over there and pick it up, assuming that I'm not feared anymore.
Yeah, and
He
yeah, you can
runs-
tell that it's a really finely woven headband with red with white dragons on it, and there's a gem in the middle that's lit up like fire.
Is there any way to figure out what the gem's about?
You can make an insight check. Or
A what?
What? Let me see. Perception, or I guess, yeah, just a perception. There's probably something better like ninja skills.
You
but-
could hand it to me, and I can at least maybe tell you what kind of like school of magic, if it has any. Because I can detect magic.
So even with your 9, being a monk, like you can tell that like you've seen headbands like this before, often worn by like martial arts masters.
Mm-hmm.
This one seems to have a gem in it though, which seems like it might be magical.
Can I search the bodies?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to search the waddies.
Alright,
There's a bunch of stuff.
I'm gonna go up to Pat. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to make sure that it's actually magic.
It is indeed a magic headband.
Alright, and can you do an Arcana check to see anything about it? Like, just like if, like, school or something like that? Like,
I guess, yeah, sure.
I will be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
They
You can
count
tell that it's a headband. It has something to do with martial arts for sure, but you can also sense a bit of enhancement.
Maybe we should ask Brigit, whatever his name is.
Brogid.
Yeah, Brigit. There we go.
But yeah, otherwise you can ask Brogid about it if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's...
It's red. It clearly makes you go faster.
Yeah, 'cause there's some shit going on in this
Yeah,
place.
Brogid says I've never seen anything like it myself. I mean, it looks like a ninja headband, something. I work in alchemy. I'm not one for much fashion.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm just gonna put it on my head and see what happens.
Okay, you're putting it on your head.
Yeah, it's on me.
Okay,
you get sucked into a void.
I was
so
waiting.
as you put the headband on your head, you like put it on your forehead and you like tie it in the back. And as soon as you finish tying the knot in the back, like against the back of your skull, there's a loud crack of lightning and a blast of wind from nowhere. It makes all your hair fly up in the air. And the crystal is like was full of fire before, but the fire like goes out, and then that's it. You feel overwhelming sense of strength and spiritual energy.
Okay.
You also now have infinite ammo.
There's other things found as well here. I almost just want to paste them in chat. Are you guys cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
Sure.
loot, right? Like, I did kind of figure who gets what, but I guess I'll leave that to you guys. But yeah, there's a Masterwork Heavy Wooden Shield. They don't give you any more AC, but they reduce your Dex penalty, Cure Potions. There's a Masterwork Studded Leather Armor, which again does not provide any more AC than normal armor, but it is an upgrade for you guys, so it will give you another AC. Those are the stats for it below there. And then there's a Scroll of Vanish. There's a Dark Blue Cracked Stone. I guess I wasn't supposed to paste that because there's stats.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Obscuring
identify.
Mists and a chain shirt, which are upgrades for people.
I think I can use the chain shirt, but I don't know if I want to.
I don't think I can use anything. Oh.
That scroll. Are you a wizard or a sorcerer, SB?
So the studded leather was intended for you. This is no other penalties.
I don't think I can even wear leather right now, or studded leather. I have to wait until.
It's considered a light armor, and at level 7 you can wear medium armors. I looked into this.
I guess I'll take the.
But yeah, you must distribute this loot amongst yourselves, I guess. And yeah, you can do that now.
I want everything.
Can I get that dark blue cracked iron stone? Because I'm going to need it for being able to find traps.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, this is a fragment of the purple crystal that you saw. And iron stones are... I should have made it a more cool magical item reveal or whatever, but... Iron stones are little crystals that when you hold in your hand and you think about, they like pop into floating existence and they circle around your head. And they provide various bonuses.
They are the shit. I love these things. I like giving them to my players in my campaigns too, because they're nice little extra bonuses. It's like a pleasant little, oh, that's neat kind of surprise. I love them. Anyway.
So yeah, I don't know if it's harder for you guys to get a bunch of loot and then to think about who I thought should get what loot, or I should just say that you get this loot, or I don't know.
I mean, I kind of feel like the Scroll of Vanish is probably supposed to go to Apotham.
No, I can't use that.
That was SB.
That would be SB.
Yeah, see, like, I don't know. I kind of planned this out, but I didn't think about you guys.
Then
I don't know
delegate it.
why I would need a Vanish potion.
Pat got his bandana. Chaz got the heavy wooden shield, which is a -1 dex penalty, like increase for him, and the 3 potions. SB got the studded leather, which is 1 more AC and like nothing else penalty, and a scroll of vanish. Apotham got the Iron Stone and the scroll of obscuring mists, and Big J got the chain shirt, which is again like another 1 AC bonus for you and no penalty.
What? Wait, I don't want the scroll. I can't cast out of scrolls. Oh well.
I think you can.
No, not without knowing basically the scrolls are like free casts. Well, I do have a rank in use magic device,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
so technically I could, but
Just take your loot, sir.
okay, fine.
Accept it. Everybody
Scroll.
take their loot, put it in your inventory. Let's move on.
Sigbert bites the shield to make sure it's not fake.
The shield bites you back. And,
Oh shit! Mimic! Mimic!
That'd be an interesting shield.
Bulwark, get him!
Yeah, I do see what you're saying, Apotham, that yeah, you can't use that. My mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I did put ranks in to use magic device specifically so I could use wands and certain things. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep that in my future. You can sell that later, so.
Which is exactly what I was going to do, so we're good.
You get, I'll hand you my old leather armor, and you can sell that.
Okay.
Alright, loot distributed.
Okay, so yeah, after the fight, Rosamund kind of comes over and she says, like, you know, she's kind of in shock. And you can tell she's all sweaty and barely has a breath. She says, you know, I've heard tales of warriors from another plane, but I've never seen anything like that man and his dog.
By the way, I stripped down butt-ass naked to put on the studded leather armor.
I avert my eyes. Is that really necessary? I mean, you wear clothes under that for a reason.
I got no shame.
That's not even shame, it's just practicality.
Sigbert makes it awkward by going, woo! Take it off! Take it off!
Helicopter, helicopter.
No helicoptering allowed. No.
Oh my god. Damn it, SB.
What is this group?
Yeah, and Rosamund says, like, I can't imagine why they would have wanted to destroy the church.
Somebody knows something.
No idea why.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that the temple, right? The temple's been full of creatures for a while now. Maybe it got worse than I ever thought.
Yeah, let's go venture north. Temple.
Let's go double check the church and make sure there's no residual anythings. Because we didn't really get close to it, and we don't know if anything came around the sides. I think.
Sure, you can go to the church.
Does someone want to tell me exactly what happened while I was asleep?
No.
Should happen.
That's fair.
In brief, some. Which way am I facing? Oh, this way.
Oi, Zozo, come on.
Erica's here and Rosamund's here, and they've kind of been talking, and they see you come up. And
Is everything okay?
Says, yeah, thank the Lord, so everything's okay.
Okay, cool. Bye.
What? Hang on, no, stop.
She stutters and kind of.
You are going to be nice to this person.
Fine.
Are you all right?
She sees you, Sigbert, and she kind of seems to relax a bit. And she says, "Yes, I'm fine."
It's my calming presence, my stalwart.
Well, she sees her robes, and she understands she's with a fellow cleric.
I raise my holy symbol, which is a silver flagon.
Yeah, and she does a kind of a motion with her hands, and so does Erica.
Right. Well, nice to see some fellow holy people here. This lot over here, and he gestures with the flagon at the rest of the party. Not very faithful, going to be honest. So, how many dead?
Well, we know of 2 or 3 so far. We're still looking around for the rest. They're still putting out the fires and trying to collect everyone together. But
Would you like some assistance in perhaps the rites, the burials?
I'm not sure if you know how we do it here, but you're welcome.
Well, I'm a fast learner, and the nice thing about Caden Kalian as a god is that he is quite understanding if I need to step in the service of someone else for a bit.
Sure, we'll have the ceremonies later tonight.
Right. Then Sigbert turns to the rest of the party and says, "So where the fuck are your character voices?"
I got nothing tonight, bro.
Not
Voices
DM.
are-
Not DM. You got enough on your plate. I want to know where Apotham's character voice is in particular.
Well, I mean, I am talking like I would normally as a character.
Yeah,
It's
Apotham is
easier for
Apotham.
me to. Yeah, it's me. It's the Apotham, the Apotham that exists across the multiverse in every environment, but with different lives, and you never can quite tell it's me until you actually. Anyway,
Years of listening to you attempt voice acting, and this is the payoff.
I don't know what I don't know what my character's supposed to sound like yet.
Since we were in like 10th grade, you've been doing the Monday.
Yeah.
Ah,
You would ask me to recite it too. That was something I never could understand.
because it's goddamn funny. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, goat. Magically
the
moved.
goat timidly comes out of the.
Oh, I go over and pet Geralt.
It happens when I'm DMing, not when I'm a player.
Yeah, Rosamund says that either way, you should definitely report this to the big town nearby.
There's a big
I
town
don't go there
nearby.
much. I think the place is called Reminster. And Erica kind of pipes up to she knows the place. She's been there before. And yeah, Rosamund says we must tell the head church. I don't know why they would wish to destroy the church here, but we must spread word of this. It's obviously something is afoot.
Are you guys gonna be cool if we leave?
I mean, we don't really know where the undead came from, but we think they came from the shrine because that's where we last saw any undead. And
I mean,
if you lot are willing, the shrine is on the way to Reminster.
oh yeah, let's definitely go that way then.
It's to the north. You just follow the road and.
So we've established that the vampire gnome wasn't the cause of the undead.
Not entirely.
They told us there's like a shrine up north that they used to occupy, and they haven't for years, and it seems fishy. And it's on the way to the
That's
city.
fair.
Yeah. Hey, we
this would be of a great boon to our town. Of course, once we had the shrine back up and running, we could earn some gold for the church. Could expand our services.
Can we get some more holy water before we go?
Of course.
Yeah.
She opens this big crate right here, and she gives everybody one more holy water.
How much did she give us to start?
One as well. I don't think any of you used it.
Nope.
I did.
He's the only one. I got 2 now. No, I was gonna use it on the skeleton, but he got vaporized.
Rocket was trying to show you how cool splash potions were. And yeah, he runs back like he's doing the Naruto run, like across the town square. And he just like Naruto runs right back into his outfit.
Nerd! Nerd! Shouts
Like
Sigbert.
the pitter patter of feet, like.
Can't even see.
You also,
these
you,
nerds
you
running.
also, you also hear Sigbert screaming "nerd."
There goes my hero.
There goes my hero.
Okay. Jeez.
Wouldn't it make more sense if he was running into the fire to save people?
Now,
The
fire's
fire that
out.
they put out?
No, they said they were still working on it.
There's more fires.
No, there's no
They're
fire.
working on it. Let's see. There's.
So, does anybody need anything from town before we leave?
I think.
Well, we never did check out the Chandler or what the hell it is.
Yeah, you might want. Rosamund says, "Yeah, you might want to rest." I mean, it looks like a rough fight. Some of you took some hits. I saw those ghosts were trying to drain our strength or something.
I'd like to sell this scroll I've got.
Did any of you have your strength trained?
Me.
Strength.
Just come here. We can make this better. And she reaches out for you, and she touches your arm, and you can feel like the warmth kind of spreading from your arm, and you feel stronger. She casts lesser restoration.
Okay, back to normal.
She says, "Praise be Sarenrae."
Yeah, you do.
Oh, Sarenrae.
I just start walking away. See.
We're a sociable bunch, aren't we?
Rosamund turns to Erica and kind of starts having a conversation. You can't hear what they're saying. But yeah, the townsmen mill around, and Tom goes back in his shop. Everything seems good.
Where's his wife?
I think his wife died in the field.
Damn.
Tom
Savage.
actually, yeah, he's out here at his. He's gonna have that drippy eye icon. Yeah, there you go. Sad face, broken heart. There you go.
Ooh.
Broken heart icon.
I'll go knock on
Store is
it.
closed for the foreseeable future.
Well, I'm gonna go to the Chandler shop because I have no clue what the fuck that is.
Okay, one moment.
I just want to know what it is.
There's a loading screen when you pop into the door.
Okay, so it's a small wooden building, and the door outside you can see that there's a kind of a wooden column kind of thing. I'm not really sure what it is. You want to go in?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you open the door and you can see the shop. There's shelves all over the place. There's candles all over, lit candles that have been burning, and there's just dripping wax all over the place. And a big lady comes out behind the counter. She's carrying a big box full of candles, and she says, "Ooh, look at you there! Looking mighty cute. Might I
thank
interest you in some candles?"
Yes, actually, I would be quite interested.
One silver, a dozen.
All right. Do you have any special candles?
Special candles.
Yes, anything that either wards off undead or even just scented, really.
I mean, you are a striking young lad, but all I have is wax and beeswax, and I could sure make a vegetable wax candle or something.
Well, I was wondering if you had anything that smelled like roses or.
Roses, of course. And so yeah, she goes back behind her box, and she kind of comes out with this jar. It's like a glass jar. It's a green jar. And she pops the cork open and kind of holds it towards you.
Like,
Here you go. It smells like roses.
Wonderful. And how much are those?
This is just scent I add to the candles.
All right. So is it more expensive or is it the same price?
Well, you want the whole bottle?
Well, I wanted scented candles.
Oh, I have scented candles, of course. A silver a dozen.
All
2
right.
silver for the scented.
I will hand her 10 silver.
Okay.
So that's
She looks
5
at you.
dozen.
You're so gracious. So generous. Your mother must be proud.
Yes.
Is that all I can help you with today? You got a extra backpack for all those candles?
Why? What?
What? That's
What?
on.
How many candles did you buy? 5 dozen?
Yeah.
Why did
I mean,
you
how
buy-
big are these candles?
I mean, normal size candles, but 5 dozen is like a backpack full easy.
It's a lot of weight.
I mean, I don't know what do you want all these what with all these candles?
I don't know.
Are we just having a Bed Bath and Beyond interlude? Like,
What the fuck is going on?
Bed Bath and Beyond the Veil.
Oh, God.
so yeah, SB comes out of the Chandler shop and he's got the big bag, like paper bags with the stripes on it, and it's like Le Chandler, and they're like stuffed full of things, stuffed full of candles. He smells like roses terribly.
Le Chandler.
All right, I got something very wonderful for later.
Sorry, but if you're gonna go into combat, you're gonna smell like a rose and make all the monsters come to us? Could you not?
No, dog, we're gonna be an outcast song
Okay.
because roses
Yeah.
really smell like anyway.
It'll be lovely later, especially when we're taking a bath in a really
Rosamund,
smelly area.
Sees SB coming with big bags of candles and stuff, and she says, you know, you guys, I don't know if you asked, but it's about a 3 days horse ride from here, so you might want to stock up on some supplies, and of course we could help you find some cheap horses.
Probably should go also ask the alchemist what he has.
Yeah, what we should do is for like our first kind of like group investment is for us to purchase a wand of lesser healing. So that way we have like an off heal of some kind.
Are you saying it's in character or out of character?
In character.
So Rosamund hears you talk about wands, and she says, we don't have any wands here, but I'm sure Brogad might.
Okay.
Off to the alchemy shop.
Wait, we have to work with the nerd.
Yes, we have to work with a nerd. No, come on.
Ah, it's a disgrace to dwarfs.
Oh, well. I'll get over it.
Not nearly drunk enough.
So yeah, in here you see Brogad. He's the guy with the silk pants, barefoot, wearing the like commando belts across his chest. He's inside. He's kind of at a coat rack, and he's taking off these belts and hanging them up on the coat rack. He's got one off. He sees you come in, he turns around, says, Nice fighting out there.
Yeah.
Well, except for you, dwarf.
What's up, homie?
Hi. Listen,
it was
I needed my nap. I needed my beauty sleep.
Comedy show there. How can I help you all today?
What you got to sell?
Oh, a few types of potions, and a few types of wands, and can I ask what you're interested in?
Yeah, what kind of wands do you got?
We don't specialize much in wands. At least I don't. All we got's the one. It's a wand of lesser healing.
Yeah, I think we want that. How much you asking for it?
50 charges for 750 gold.
Man.
Since you fought well out there, how about 700?
I got let's see. I have in my equipment.
I
40
only have
gold.
70.
This is where things get tricky because I don't think you guys have been tracking gold very well.
Oh, I'm good.
No, they have not.
Yo, I can drop down 350.
Okay, that's half, almost half.
Whoa, he said 700.
Yeah, that's
Half?
Almost half.
I have a scroll of obscuring mists. Could I throw that in the pot as well? How much would that get me as part of the trade for that wand?
I believe it's 75. It's a level 1 spell, so no, it's only like 35 gold. But yeah, he'll take that as part of trade.
I got 2 bottles of holy water.
I don't got much use for those. The ladies next door will give me as many as I need.
Damn it.
You know, most of those potions across the whole realm come from here, you know.
Come on, somebody else has to have some gold, right?
Throwing the old leather armor that I gave to McStabby.
Well,
I have 14 gold.
You have not been typing in there.
Mm-mm.
did we get any gold from the last fight?
No, you got treasure.
Oh.
You all should have money. You all should have been keeping track of it for sure.
I can put
For
down.
now, I guess I'm just gonna hand wavy magic it and say that you all have 500 gold. Right. Regardless of what you had, just put that down.
Okay.
We'll try to keep better track this time, right?
Yes.
And so, yeah, who would like to put in for the 700 gold wand? And you
I will put in for the 700 gold one.
Okay, like type
I mean,
M
if-
or something.
Although I'm gonna do it being vaguely insulted that they don't think my heals are enough.
If each of us put in 150 gold, we can buy it.
Sounds good.
By our powers combined,
Yeah.
after a lengthy counting process, the dwarf hands down the wand and scoots the pile of coins into his larger bag.
Okay.
It's a large pile of coins.
There. Oh wait, and then we get 50 gold back between the five of us, so plus 10.
So you are now the accountant.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay, so that fixed everything because he said he'd give us 50 off, and then I'm gonna trade him my scroll of obscuring mists for 35 gold, and unless Espy can roll a spellcraft check to learn the spell, because if that's the case, I'm gonna give it to him so he can learn
I
it.
don't think that's a thing at all.
That is a thing for wizards, but I don't know
Well,
if
I'm
that's
not a wizard.
He's a bard.
Well, no, I'm a magus.
You do stuff like a bard, don't you? You cast.
No, my stuff is based off of my charisma spells and whatnot, but
Yes.
I'm my
Not
own
the
thing.
learner.
I'm not actually. I'm just a magic caster.
He's not the learning mage. He's the.
Yeah, I'm not a
gifted
learning
with it
type.
From birth mage.
Yes, a magus can write a spell into a spell book from a scroll, provided it's already on his spell list, whether the source is
Well,
magus or wizard.
Eldritch Scion. That's the sub thing, which I don't learn shit. I naturally know.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and so you can sell that scroll for 35.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Who's gonna hang on to the wand?
I can, because I actually have used magic device, unless we have a second divine caster in the party.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, you have heals. This is for a second source, so you can do other things.
I mean, I can also use magic devices, but I don't want to use it. I'm a spellcaster that goes to the front line. I'm pretty squishy.
Actually,
Yeah,
come to think of it,
yeah.
well, Ches is going to have to hang on to this thing regardless on when they rest, because he's going to need to dump his heals into it to recharge it. So
I
I
don't think
guess
there's a thing of recharging it in this. At least.
there
As far as I
there
know.
should be. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose. Magic.
It's just a cost-effective way to convert gold, to save spell slots and stuff. But there's only stuff that's like a mythic feat that lets you recharge wands, but it doesn't exist really in the base rules. It's a D&D thing, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, there's still a really good value, and it's really for out of combat healing, right?
Well, I don't know about other 5e. 5e, they automatically recharge.
Yeah, so that must be a D&D only thing.
No, it's a D&D 3.5 thing.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all are forgetting additions.
It's even
Yep.
funkier.
Yeah, no, that's a D&D thing. I'm really surprised. Huh. Okay.
Yep, different systems, different rules.
Man, I
All right.
house rolled the hell out of my game then.
Tell them
Okay,
he's
so,
surprised.
Actually, that's a pretty good stopping point. I don't know if you guys, how much longer you guys have. We can keep
No,
going, but that's kind of like a
Mm,
adventure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chaz will be going to bed.
I'm
The current
your
adventure
boys.
is to go to the next big town, right, and to see this shrine. And
Mm-hmm.
Your boys goddamn tired.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's
Mhm.
what I figured, right?
It was a good combat. I liked it.
Yeah, there was a lot more planned actually, and Ches not being here kind of made me have to cheese it down a bit. And I also probably put way too much stuff in there.
Yeah, that's kind of the
I gotta
frustration
figure this
with
out.
it sometimes. Because once the turn order gets a little bit too big, things get overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you completely forgot all about the fire and shit.
I should have put the fire
Yeah.
in the initiative, but I just didn't.
Oh man.
If we're gonna go back to bed, I'm gonna light a candle.
Okay.
I got a lot of these suckers to
Smells-
burn
smells
through.
really
Isn't
good.
this like how house fires are started?
Yup.
Yeah. The innkeeper might not
Yup.
be too happy, but
Am I gonna wake up to the next campaign of
Well,
like,
there should be a
all right,
candlestick.
so Espy set the tavern on fire and you've been driven out by the local townsfolk, so you're
that
going
sounds like a
on.
really good start to the next one. Yeah, you
Yeah.
wake up in the middle of the night and the tavern's on fire and it smells like roses.
They should have fucking like the candlestick holders, the little old fashioned.
That's for sure
Nope.
the start of the
Nope.
next session.
No. I have create water as a cantrip. Fuck you. That
How
tavern
much?
is fine.
It's like 1 gallon or something.
Yeah, but I can do it repeatedly.
Cantrips are limited. 2 gallons of water per level.
Look,
But yeah, thanks for coming, guys, and for sure I'm on again for next week. The week after that, not so much, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, fun times, and feel free to take off if you got it or whatever. But I'm sure we're gonna shoot the shit.
I need to sleep and heal.